Hello, folks, and I'm gonna regret this, but welcome back to where One Domino's Falls. Let's take another crack at this. Gonna try it again on hard, as you know, that's tradition. I play these on hard. It's so tempting to, well, if I had actual control of this, to just move south and set up down there instead. You know, let these two have it out. But I would pretty much definitely lose. Rainer looks so much different in this. To be fair, that goes for all of them. I kinda, in a way, I kinda do dislike the redesigns. The redesigns aren't bad, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to, it's cleave more accurately to the original.
Intelligence indicates Zerg presence to the northwest and Protoss to the southeast. An unclaimed source of minerals and Vespene gas has also been found to the south.
Mind blanked.
I read you. Job's finished. Yes, sir. Job's finished.
Over there, build out. Actually, no, just get back to work.
Job's finished.
So, what do I need to do to actually succeed here? I need to build up more, need to build up harder. Well, I need to be better about my economy, I need to be better about actually building the fuck up.
Roger that. I read you. Yes, sir. Proceeding.
State the nature of your medical
Actually, we shouldn't have medics here.
Orders, sir.
This is StarCraft 1 era. We shouldn't have medics.
medical attention?
I'm not getting rid of medics. They are kind of vital
SCP good to go,
to
sir.
Terran. Brood War was an important time.
What do you want?
Spider mines are nice, but the inability to replenish them means that you get 3 mines per vulture, and then
SCP good to go, sir.
you just got wasted supply.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty. SCP good to go, sir.
Rip.
No problem.
What now?
Execute.
I read you. I got
Giggling about going killing a guy.
nature of your medical emergency.
Psychopath.
For duty. SCP good to go, sir.
Every time I hear that, I don't hear SCV. I hear SCP, and I get very concerned.
Standing by. Yes, sir. SCP good to go, sir.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Part of me wonders if I should keep the base like tucked in here, because like if they're charging down here, then they'll ignore me, and they can just squabble among themselves. But that may backfire. We'll give it a go. Though that will mean I can't really do much. How many buildings?
I read you, sir. Reporting for duty.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Job's finished. I read you. Right away, sir. Standing by. Let's
And
Commander.
You know, it's so jarring coming back to StarCraft 1. Like I've literally just stopped playing the Overmind mod for StarCraft 2. Coming back to this is it's familiar, but it does feel different.
Orders, Captain? SCV good to go, sir.
Add-on complete.
There, get that.
I read you.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that's one change that I always forget about.
Good to go, sir.
In StarCraft 1, until the building starts building,
Affirmative.
it won't take the minerals.
Identify target. Proceeding.
Job finished.
Moving. Yes, sir. Delighted
SCV
to,
good
sir.
to go, sir.
I would like to set up here, but I really can't.
Job finished. Reporting for duty.
Mutas. I remember actually making it a fair bit in. Tried to take over here, but couldn't. Those are the Reavers.
Identify target.
Standing by. Rock and roll. Give me something to shoot. I read you.
Research complete.
What now? I'm waiting on you.
Keeps sounding like a very aggressive toilet flushing.
Orders received.
At least I won't have to worry about, I don't know, DTs or workers. Small mercies. I think I'm going to focus on a ground army.
You want a piece of me, boy? Job finished.
Destination.
Commander. Standing by. Standing by. Rock and roll. SCV good to go, sir. You want a piece of me,
Insufficient
boy?
phosphine gas.
Okay,
Orders,
in there.
Captain?
I need one more.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Go in.
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir. Orders received. Roger that. You want a piece of me, boy?
Identify target.
Siege up.
Yes, sir.
Siege up. Having your defensive lines too close together can be an issue because of tank splash. But you work with what you have.
I read you. Reporting for duty. You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, do that.
Read you.
Do this.
SCV good to go, sir. Affirmative. Orders, Captain?
Yeah.
I read you. Orders received.
Okay, go there.
You want
Put
a
you
piece
on
of
5,
me,
put you on
boy?
6, put you on 7. Works better for Zerg,
Sir.
where you can just mass up hives. Get 2 tanks going. Some more marines going.
Yes, sir. You want a piece of
Get in there.
Commander, let's
Get in
move.
there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
They did not stand a chance.
Piece of me,
Additional
boy.
supply depots required.
Do it.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. Job's finished.
Ready to roll
Additional
out.
supply depots required.
Orders, sir. Delighted to, sir.
Job's finished.
There we go.
Orders, Captain.
Base is under attack.
Job's finished. Job's finished. Yes, sir.
I need the Screamy building.
Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Standing by.
Took some damage.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You want a piece of meat, boy? Part of me feels I should go air because of the Reavers. But if I have siege tanks and maybe even just rates for spotting, I'll be fine.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Ready to roll out. Identify target. Moving. Proceeding. Identify target.
Okay.
Orders, sir.
Stacking up a response force.
I read you. You want a piece of me, boy? Orders received. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Go repair that.
Job's finished. Orders, Captain. Orders received.
Get back here.
You want a piece of me?
Increase their attack range. Is there much use in a firebat? I'm not sure if they did any unit changes. Where one domino falls. Was it when or where? When? Oh, I kept thinking it was where. An archive of our own it's up on. And fanfiction.net. Huh. I need StarEdit network. StarEdit. Actually, did I ever read the pitch off of StarEdit? I'll do it. There is an updated thing here. There is apparently like an original message, then they did various edits and updates. I'll read the original one here as it's the pitch for it. I thought I might describe the project I'm working on now, on and off, since July 18th. If I have to be concise, it's a faithful, as much as possible, adaptation of a great SC fanfic I found online, called, you guessed it, where when one does... that's me. When One Domino Falls by Peter, Warchief. And a link to it. The fic is ongoing. Long story short, it's an alternate universe rendition of the vanilla SC campaign, with the author aiming to eventually cover Brood War 2. And probably the later stages of the SC story. As of May 19th, the published story goes up to the time of Shadow Hunters, aka Mission 9, of the Protoss campaign. Since it's all there for your reading, Pleasure, I see no point in being cryptic. So the story goes like this. Someone warned the magistrate, aka the player character of the Rebel Yell campaign, about what was going to happen at New Gettysburg, Mission 9 of Rebel Yell. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. So. However, vaguely, let me start that sentence again. I see no point. Well, we a bit of. Here it is. Since it's all there for viewing, reading, pleasure, I see no point in being cryptic. So the story goes like this. Someone warned the magistrate, aka the player character of the Rebel Yell campaign, about what was going to happen at New Gettysburg, Mission 9 of Rebel Yell, however vaguely. So he makes a contingency plan and just manages to rescue Kerrigan from Zerg. A lot of stuff starts going differently from here, hence the title. It snowballs into some very interesting situations down the line, although much of the stuff will still be familiar, including, cleverly, some signature dialogue lines from the source, though they may be said at some very different points than in the vanilla. My input is only situational since I'm only adapting the story. I'm adding some dialogue where the gameplay requires it, but not much. Where do I come in? Once I had read most of the fanfic, it was then, new chapters had since appeared, I knew it had the potential for some interesting gameplay. Originally I just created one map without any data editing or custom AI scripting, since I chose a slice of the story that was pretty straightforward gameplay-wise. After a few months I bit the bullet and started crafting the custom data files and AI scripts with the invaluable help of Knave and Necron. I have to admit that my skills have become rusty in the 13 years of inactivity with regards to modding. I aim to add some custom graphics eventually. I've also contacted fanfic order early on and got his permission, blessing, encouragement, and some ideas, though we're not in frequent contact now because I'm being busy IRL. I aim to create 19 missions, including I aim to create 29 maps, including 23 playable ones, which will replace the stock campaigns in Brood War. The mechanic is similar to what I did in my old projects. The campaign will be mostly a Terran one, but you'll get to play as Protoss a lot as well, and even the Zerg will have some prime time later in the missions. Then they do various different things, but like they post a link to a teaser, various screenshots that aren't loading because it's old. Necron is a name you'll definitely recognize if you are into StarCraft 1 custom mods. He's the guy behind UED AIP, which I have here. Info. UED AIP is an AI and level design focused StarCraft Brood War mod that revamps all StarCraft campaigns to make for a better and more challenging experience. UED AIP is mostly developed by me using plugins created by Knave. UED AIP is a Semaze mod which injects itself into the StarCraft process. And from what I've seen of it, if I'm remembering this correctly, it does seem like a hell of a ball buster. I would give it a try at some point, but I don't know when. One, two. Oh, they're still updating this till September 24th. sorry, 2024, they posted an update for it on the 29th of September 2024, which is, yeah. They were doing, like, back in June, they did some optimizations. Here on September, they did visual, quality of life, bug fixing changes. So, what iteration of this do I even have? It's one from the start of 2024. Probably should actually go download these, so. I'll be back in a sec. I'll download it. So much for this, though. Hello, folks, and now we're Reforged. I have owned this since I started doing When One Domino Falls. But since I didn't open StarCraft when I came back to it here, since I didn't open StarCraft base game for it to update to Reforged, or whatever it's called, I kept getting the other version. So now we have this.
I've picked up some.
Crashed. Unsurprising. Yep, we'll have to start all that again. Not that I got that far, but it's still annoying. Once more into the breach. I do like that title art. Oh, I messed up again. There we go. Maybe I should just play this on hard, take it as a break. That actually might be the one where I made a ton of progress.
I know about your past. I've heard the rumors. I know you were part of those experiments with the Zerg. Next came and saved you. But you don't owe it this. Hell, I saved your butt plenty of times.
Jimmy, drop the knight in shiny armor routine. Suits you sometimes. Just not now. I don't need to be rescued.
The little icons are, I won't say they're smaller, but they are more in line with what you see in SC2. She looks a lot more dorky, Kerrigan, in the original thing.
Additional supply depots required.
Something about the Zerg. Arcturus will come around. I know he will.
I hope you're right, darling. Good hunting.
Intelligence indicates Zerg presence to the northwest and Protoss to the southeast. An unclaimed source of minerals and Vespene gas has also been found to the south.
Getting down with its bad self.
Orders, Captain? I can't build there.
There we go.
Orders, sir.
I saw a bit of a video. Someone set up here in the tree lines. And tanks on this side. And then 3 bunkers over here. It's... provided it didn't go completely to shit thereafter, it seemed to work for them. So...
Report for duty.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Not enough minerals.
Report for duty. Affirmative. I read you. Jump right at that.
Identify target. Orders, sir.
Move. Move. Over here. Actually, I'll make it a new save. see the layout of this map. This is easier than StarCraft Reversed because they put your base right on top of the Protoss base, meaning you can't even use your own gas geyser without getting attacked by a goddamn Oracle. Not an Oracle, an Arby.
Not enough minerals.
I think there's enough SCVs for the time being. You can actually see the snot there. And he doesn't look like an alien. I'm not sure if it's the camera angle or the art style, but the SCVs in the original thing kind of looked like an alien. I thought StarCraft was going to be kind of like when I saw them, I thought like, oh, it's kind of like Star Wars, where there's like rando aliens, but no one really acknowledges it, because, you know, it's just, they're used to it. No, he was meant to be human. It's just whatever way he looked, it kind of looked like he had a very pronounced, like, lower half of his face. It kind of looked donkey-ish to me. So, you know, he didn't look like baseline human. I'm not sure if it's the camera angle or what, but he just looked, you know, alien. Maybe donkey's the wrong word, but you know. That's what I thought years and years ago, back when I was in secondary school and first playing StarCraft. You know what? Sure, we'll give this a go. I suppose this does mean I only have to have one bunker line. Saves me money. But I question my ability to repair it.
Orders, Captain? I read you. Reporting for duty.
I also don't know the name of the person I'm ripping off with this idea. I can easily drum it up though. Clips and highlights. Let me pause this. Rot A CIO SKAPA. I won't even try and say it. So yeah, I'm yoinking this from them. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I wonder will this work? Yes, they did introduce some quality of life fixes. We'll leave this here.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals.
I read you.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Orders received.
Add-on complete.
Well, that went well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Orders, Captain. You want a piece of me, boy?
Need medical attention?
Yes, sir.
I feel like I don't have enough SCVs. Don't remember quite where they had theirs.
Yes, sir. I read you. Job's finished.
There we go. We won't grab more just yet
Not enough minerals.
of the bunkers. I need to fill in the rest.
I read you. Orders received. Identify target.
Just I have these attacking here, so I'm not really sure how to
Research complete.
deal with that. Suppose if they come in close enough, the tank will bombard and that'll pull them. Seems a little flaky. Could also use Carrigan for it, though I don't know her range. Presumably it's enough. Nope. Can't queue it. Or maybe just it doesn't acknowledge that button. Nope. You cannot queue it.
Base is under attack.
A little delayed on the old repair.
Not enough minerals.
When I stopped, it took me ages to get this downloaded. I tried downloading off one place, Yandex I think it was. No, I can't remember what it was. But it downloaded the README file and that was it. Then it wouldn't download anything else. So I ended up having to download it off a Russian site. My mind's blanking. I feel like garbled what I was trying to say. Hey folks, kind of garbled what I was trying to say there. So yeah, it took me ages to try and download it. I tried to download it off one site, but it wouldn't let me. Wouldn't let me download it. It let me. I started downloading the whole thing, but it only let me download the README file. It gave me a pop-up about multiple downloads, and it just had me like. I was a little paranoid about saying yes, so I didn't. And then it wouldn't let me download anything else. So I had to start down after ages of that. I tried to download it off another site, which also had me paranoid. It was entirely in Russian. I've gone to so many of these download sites where if you hit the wrong, there'll be like 3 different buttons to download, and if you hit the wrong one, you'll download, something terrible. So the fact that it's not not in a tongue I could read, didn't help my paranoia about the whole thing. Tank gone. Thank you, tank. Finally. So yeah, it did not help my paranoia. But I got it downloaded, I have it installed, and so far my PC hasn't exploded. So, woo. Carrigan, put him down. Thank you. But yeah, I had a hell of a time to try and download it. Like I said, the first site started downloads and fucked about, and I spent ages trying, like, reload a page, go back to it, like, close that tab, reopen it. It just wouldn't download. It would keep, like, progress wheel, nothing. I would leave it go for ages, nothing. I eventually gave up and tried the other site, but it was kind of spooky. It's like, is this the safe button? Is that not the safe button? But like, I have it installed now, and it seems all good. So here's hoping it actually is.
Proceeding. Moving. Absolutely.
Okay, there we go.
Orders, Captain?
I need that.
Ready to roll out.
Could also get nukes, get ghosts and call them nukes. Just nuke the shit out of Protoss. How did you get over there?
Roger that. Right away, sir. Orders received. Affirmative. Roger that.
What now?
Put it down. I don't even know. Like, we have some Brood War units.
Base is under attack.
That doesn't mean the everyone else is gonna get Brood War units, is there? Is it? Sorry, just need to grab a thing. Since I'm having tea, it's getting all over my beard. Mustache. Whatever.
I read you. Jacked up and good to go.
Ah, good old screamy building. Queens.
Piece of me, boy.
Firebot's got stim too.
Add-on complete.
Jesus. Were those Halukes? Or did they just die weird? I don't know. They might have been Halukes.
Reporting for duty.
Research complete.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Moving.
Got a tank over here.
SCV good to go, sir.
Doing Overlord shenanigans. It's tempting to have a missile turret up. Suppose if they are sending out Halukes, it would be nice to know. Like, some of them were obviously real, they had to be. But I want to say some weren't.
Job's finished. Reporting for duty.
I'm waiting on you. Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
Could blind enemies. Not really sure if there's much utility to it though.
Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir.
for a moment I thought I saw an SCV stuck here. Yeah, after the one or two got stuck there.
SCV good to go, sir.
Increase missile range. No, we're not going for those. I feel Goliaths could be useful, but given Marines and medics here, I think Marine medic is a better tact. Though I wonder about fire bats.
Orders, Captain? You want a piece of me, boy?
Hmm.
You want a piece
I would like to expand.
Systems functional. Yes, sir? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
The pathing is a lot better in this, I want to say.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go
Hmm.
ahead, tack off.
You took more shots than I thought it would. Gun. Suppose we'll grab that. The medics need the energy.
Upgrade complete.
I read you.
Oh, nice. Well done. Oh, wouldn't matter. You can lift off here. I remember seeing that a few times, but always forget.
Yes, sir?
I'm not sure where best to try and expand there, you know? Well, that was concerning. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Oh! Different UI. Like, it moves this around, but it also changes the UI look. Which feels very strange to me. Just felt too busy.
What now? I'm waiting on you.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you.
Drop Carrigan from that. Shouldn't strike out with her, of all people.
Something on your mind?
Okay, move out.
Job's finished.
Where does it hurt?
Yeah?
Need medical attention?
I read you, sir. Yeah? Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah? Identify target. I read you, sir. Identify target.
I'm gonna move out in force and try and see what's down here is like. Then I'll send an SCV out.
Sir. Orders, sir.
Have the enemies been oddly passive?
Orders received.
Oh, Jesus.
Base is under attack.
If you don't know what that is, folks, that...
Upgrade complete.
Jesus.
Your forces are under attack.
Reload. That was an infested Terran.
I dig.
That is terrifying.
I read you, sir.
Where does
Yes,
it
sir.
hurt?
Destination. Orders, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
And that's terrifying for a reason. Infested Terrans are superpowered banelings. If the baneling hits a tank, your tank's fine. If an infested Terran hits your tank is gone. If they could somehow hit your battle cruiser is gone.
Orders, Captain? I read you. Yes, sir?
Upgrade complete.
I read you, sir.
What is so purple over there? I got mine at Tracy's.
Yeah, I'm going. I dig. What do you want? Yeah?
Report for duty. Yes, sir? Orders received.
I don't think fire bats will be too useful, but I just kind of want to see what they're like. Move, move.
Let's wax these critters. Stay on. Remember the plan. Preserve it or be unharmed. No problem.
Jesus.
Ready to roll out. What do you want? Yeah? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Identify target.
Move.
Orders, Captain? Report for duty. Yes, sir?
Your forces are under attack.
Jesus. Run, run.
Piece of me, boy. Give me some of this shoe.
Lieutenant Kerrigan reporting.
Stick Carrigan in a bunker and be done with it. Concussive. I think that's meant to be good against shields.
Give me some of this shoe. Yes, sir?
But then, yeah, them just rocking up on my base with a goddamn carrier was scary. But I'm gonna go see for that expansion because this is starting to die down.
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, I'm going. Identify target. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm in kind of in a dark place right now. I could do with some light.
You got my attention. Identify target. You want a piece of me, boy? Need a light. Headed back. Destination. I reach you. Destination. What do you want? Sir. Ready to roll out. Something on your mind? Yes, sir. Need a light. Yeah.
Okay, there's someone over here.
Yeah. Identify target. What do you want?
Put it on 0. Put it on 0.
What do you want? Need a light.
Your forces are under attack. Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
They got Scourge.
Additional supply depots required.
What do you want? Identify target. Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Your forces are under attack.